We started Arcade to solve a really different problem. It was originally a company to build an agent that would help diagnose problems on websites and mobile apps where we'd get an alert that something was wrong, and then our agent would go and check all these other systems, the servers, the storage, the Datadog, the code base. And if we could find the problem, even probably potentially remediate it with a patch. But it was incredibly difficult to build. The technology, the design patterns, the products, none of it was there. None of it was ready for that kind of agent. And so we had to build in something entirely new. And in getting this agent to ultimately work, we built a new tooling layer for AI, a new way for a large language model to connect in a secure way to a variety of different services that really mattered. And when we started to show people this working agent for site reliability, people were floored. They'd never seen an agent do something like that. They couldn't believe we'd gotten it working. But the people who knew AI really well, they were the ones who were most impressed, not because we'd solved some site reliability problem, but because they were seeing a level of accuracy from an agent, a level of consistency from an agent, a speed out of an agent, a level of access to other services that no one had ever been able to achieve before, surely not people we'd shown it to. And they just had a million questions, like, how did we do it? They couldn't believe we did it. They thought there was a magic trick, or we were faking it, or it was a fake demo. And that's when we realized we built something much more important. We built something that didn't just unblock our agent, it was unblocking anyone trying to build an agent that was going to do more than just information retrieval. And so we're super excited that we now get to go help any company building an agent deliver their own black magic. And in doing so, change the art of the possible. We're incredibly excited about our investors in this round. We've been able to assemble some of the very best people in venture capital and in AI. Pete Sonsini recently left NEA to go start Laude with Andy Konwinski, one of the founders of both Databricks and Perplexity. Pete himself was an early investor in Databricks and Perplexity, AnyScale, Instabase, and a number of other incredibly important infrastructure companies. But most importantly, Pete and I also worked together in my last company where he was my lead investor. And I love Pete. He's one of my favorite people in venture. We also are getting to work with Mike Volpe. This will be my first time working with Mike Volpe. Mike Volpe is legendary. He started Index Ventures, was early investor in Cohere, in Elastic, in Confluent, and a number of other companies, including Scale AI. And he started his new firm, Hanabi. And he's a fountain of advice and information and connections. He's fantastic, incredibly responsive. We also have Chip Hazard, who is awesome. He was one of my rocks in my last company. He runs a firm called Flybridge, and he was an early investor in MongoDB and Firebase. Chip gets developer products, and he's one of the best strategic minds I've met in VC. We have the entire team at NeoTribe that I used to work with. They're incredible people. Tell me everything I know about focusing on breakthrough technology, which we've applied here in how we've built Arcade. And then I have Andy Ratcliffe, who is a longtime mentor and professor of mine at Stanford. Andy makes us all look bad. He is the founder of Benchmark Capital, started Wealthfront, coined the term product market fit, and then to rub it in, invested in DoorDash and Databricks early on, and has been incredibly helpful as I think through our early strategy and how we're building this business as well. You know, people often ask me what we're going to do with money. And I always jokingly respond, well, we're going to spend it. But let's talk about how we're actually going to spend the money. We've already built a breakthrough product. Until now, no one could do what we've made possible. And even in this moment, no one can do what we've made possible. But looking forward, the most important thing we're going to do with the capital is we're going to continue to hire the very best people. If you look at the team we've assembled, I mean, it's an incredible world-class team. And we are going to just extend that team lead as far as we can, both in engineering and also in go-to-market. Within the product and engineering, we're going to continue to push the product to unlock more and more of what developers can build with agents. More capabilities, more integrations. We're going to smooth out more and more of the developer experience so that this product just sings and everyone has a great experience. We're going to make sure that everyone knows that we're solving this problem. That's where our go-to-market comes in. And we're going to invest in marketing, invest in our sales team. And altogether, we are going to continue to set ourselves up to create this market category and be the leader of it.